What's going on YouTube? It is your boy JRSD here, and I am your coach of the Seattle Patriots. I'm here for week number 5 of the IBL season number 7. We were going up against DoomShroom and his Prismata Electrosses or something like that. Primata something. I don't know. But yeah, he is a terrifying team. And this kind of starts a run, not that the last weeks weren't, but just like 4 or 5 weeks in a row, we play very good teams with very good coaches. And this is the first time I battled Doom. He is new to IBL as of this season, so I hadn't battled him before. Wasn't sure what to expect, but he has Megaladios, Scizor, Nidoking, or Nidoqueen, excuse me, Arcanine, Obstagoon, Sylveon, Silvally, Claydol, Dusknoir, Crustle, Zebstrika, and Fearow. And this was actually his first week with a couple of new Pokemon. He made transactions before this week. He had Mega Blastoise before, and I think he had regular Latios before, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Latios and Scizor are new, and Sylveon's new, something like that. But yeah, this is the team that I chose to bring. So looking at his team, I had absolutely 0 switch-ins to a Guts Obstagoon. I could either catch it on a switch or just have to revenge it, basically. And on top of that, offensive Scizor with Bulk, with like Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, a Bug-type move, and Roost. Also very good versus my team. So everything else was pretty much okay, but those 2 Pokemon were very scary to me. And you can see why. If Scizor or Obstagoon has fighting coverage, they beat my Registeel. And obviously they both get dark coverage and super effective coverage versus Slowbro. So I'm bringing Rocky Helmet Slowbro with Scald, Body Press, Slack Off, and Teleport. This was enough defense to live a knockoff, switch out, eventually get back to full, either go into Diancie or whatever. And then on my second appearance, I guess, versus Obstagoon, if I'm at 75, which I would be at once I regenerate, after taking the first knockoff, I should be around like 60 to 75-ish, depending on if he's adamant or whatever. This is for Jolly. Obstagoon, I could take 2 more knockoffs or facades. Diancie is max HP, pretty much max speed. This outspeeds everything past the Arcanine, or under the Arcanine, excuse me. So Obstagoon, Claydol, Silvally, Sylveon, Scizor just is not outsped, or is outsped by Latios. And I have Calm Mind on there with 3 attacks. I didn't know what else to put on there. I had Rocks, but then I realized I had Rocks on Registeel, so it didn't really matter. So I just put on Calm Mind. This takes hits from Obstagoon and forces it out. Basically, that's why I did max HP. Because I take like 3 facades, I think, with that. Crawdaunt, super good in this matchup again. This time we're bringing Crunch, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Swords Dance with the Life Orb. Enough HP to survive something, and enough speed to outspeed 0 speed Scizor, 0 speed Sylveon, and then the rest of these slow mons here, not Zebstrika, but like Crustle, Dusknoir, Fearow. And then I outspeed 0 speed Sylveon, so a defensive set, and also 0 speed Scizor. Or Scizor that is creeping for Crawdaunt. Yeah. Where am I going? So yeah, so specially defensive, well, mixed defense. Registeel here, very good versus Latios. If he is not physical. If he is physical, it's more of a problem that Decidueye can handle, kind of. He is specially defensive with Shadow Ball, U-Turn, Defog, and Roost. And then we're bringing a Zuko, Reboot, with the Choice Scarf. I thought Reboot's coverage had a good matchup, so I went with Reboot. Yeah, so let's just get into the game. This is going to be hopefully a quicker video. So yeah, he leads off with the Nidoqueen. I lead off with the Slowbro, and I just click teleport. So if he wants to hit me, I'll just recover that damage. He goes Sylveon, I go Registeel pretty early there, and I set up rocks as he goes into the Latios. I should have known if he went straight into Latios that he can touch me, like he can touch me, because if he's like a Calm Mind, Shadow Ball Psychic move, or Shadow Ball Draco Meteor or whatever, which would be the special set versus me, yeah, like with Decidueye and Kyurem and stuff, then he can touch me on this. So I just go for Toxic, thinking he probably sets up. If he subs, I had enough attack investment to break a sub on 0 HP with Iron Head. So I do get off of Toxic. He goes Physical with Dragon Dance, obviously. I go into Slipper there. This was a roll. If he was Adamant, nothing killed me, not even a Shadow Claw or an Outrage. I did think about him having Draco Meteor, but if he was Adamant, it didn't kill me, so I stayed in. I thought about hard swapping to Diancie there, but that was really risky. So yeah, I think it was like a 70% roll in his favor or something like that to kill me, because he was not Adamant, he was minus defense or something, and had 4 special attacks. So he does reveal Dragon Claw as his last move as I go into the Decidueye to Shadow Ball and get the Toxic to take him out. Yeah, so it was a roll in his favor, as you can see, I said in chat. He goes into Arcanine. I figured I'd just U-turn out. If he's slow, I'll outspeed him and get U-turn out, and if not, then I don't want anything else taking a hit, really. Once Slowbro's gone, not a lot deals with Arcanine. I go into Diancie, and he opts to just stay in and die to Earth Power. And here with Diancie, I went for Calm Mind. I wasn't sure if it was Scarfed yet, and if I go +1, then Life Orb hit does not kill me, and I can revenge it with Earth Power. But he turns out to be Scarfed, and that is roll as well, because I'm max HP, and he's not Life Orb. So he goes into the Silvally Steel when I go into Crawdon. I just click Liquidation because I figured he would swap, hard swap, and not stay in, because Earth Power did like 30%. And Liquidation does a butt ton to this Silvally. It's defensive even. So yeah, at this point, he goes Scizor, goes for U-turn, pretty easy play there. I go Registeel, he goes into this thing. Obviously he can pretty much do a bunch of damage to me with Earth Power, but I click Iron Head to get him in range of Aqua Jet from the Crawdon. So that's what I do. Crawdon picks up his second kill of the match. Here he goes into the Scizor. I go into Reboot, trying to scout damage because I hadn't really seen damage on anything except I don't remember. But yeah, he goes Sylveon on the U-turn. I go for Blaze Kick. If he was offensive, it KO'd, or not physically defensive at least. And if not, I didn't die to anything. He predicts me to go for Gunk Shot and goes for Psyshock, as he turns out to be offensive Sylveon. And what's hilarious is that he's Salic Berry. Not that it mattered because I'm Scarf, but he was 1% away from popping Salic, which maybe then he wouldn't go for Quick Attack because he could have thought that I was not Scarfed. But Blaze Kick does end up killing the thing there. And here, I just have to let him take me out with Bullet Punch, basically. And I have to kind of just... It comes down to a 50-50, whether he's fast or he's not. Because Aqua Jet 2 KOs, but unless he goes for Bullet Punch, which would be the worst move that he could go for. If he just goes for U-turn or Superpower or whatever, he takes me out. And yeah, Aqua Jet doesn't kill unless he's 0 HP. And it was a roll at that point. So I had to just believe that I was faster, and that he was bulky, which a Liquidation, even from this range, took out max HP, especially defensive Scizor. So, yeah, but he turns out to be faster, and he wins the 50-50, basically. I mean, it wasn't a 50-50, it was just, yeah, like, whatever. and it turned out to be Expert Belt. So U-turn definitely would have killed me. And it was max attack. So yeah, so GG to Doom. We lost 2 in a row now. This is not the dock. Let me just go get it quickly. But yeah, so 2 straight losses, kind of disappointing. But they were both 1-0 losses, so we're actually still at a plus differential. We are 2-3 with a plus 1 differential. And interestingly enough, just before I hit record on this video, I made some transactions. So it's not going to be for next week because it's Monday today, and this week we're facing Lee. So for week 7, these transactions will be active. I traded Lycanroc for Mudsdale. I traded Electivire for Passimian, and I traded Hippopotas for Manectric. So it gives us a better ground type, which is very important in Mudsdale. It keeps rocks, which Lycanroc I hadn't brought either. It keeps us an electric type in Manectric, which is faster at 105, I think. And then it adds a fighting type to my team that it doesn't have fighting type unless I click High Jump Skip with Reboot. Yeah, so hopefully those transactions will make the team kind of gel better. Next week we face Lee and the Portland Trail Blazikins. Let me just grab his team real quick. It is a terrifying team with Dragapult and Mega Gallade. Yeah, just a pretty scary team overall. And he is 3-2. So yeah, so thanks for checking out the video. Leave a comment, leave a like. These videos seem to get a lot less traction than the QDL videos. So if you made it this far, leave me a comment and comment 7, just the number, and I'll know that you made it this far. If not, then no one made it this far, and I'll be sad. And that's it. I'm guilting you into commenting. Haha. Bye. Yeah. Okay. Bye.